Yeah, it's some unholy. It's some unholy combination of either Foundry, Discord, and/or Teams, because those are the only things that are showing up. I checked that, and it's fine. So I have no idea.
Leveling up. I'm reading, finding stuff. I need actual sticky notes. So leveling up. You guys are level 3. I do. We're not going to level up for a while. This is supposed to be a level. You're supposed to be starting at level 1, but I didn't want to kill y'all. So we're starting at level 3, and then this, from the start till the next chapter, is supposed to bring you from 1 to 4. But we're going to skip some stuff because you guys are pretty much ready for the next chapter. And after you guys do a couple of what's lined up for you guys, there'll be some more opportunities to do other stuff. It's your choice whether or not to do it. It may or may not contribute to the story moving forward. It's just more of, hey, let's do this. That sounds fun. So it's up to you guys. If you guys just want to run out around 10 towns for the rest of our lives, I don't care. Or if you want to move on, cool. I'll just hopefully gradually get you moving. But if you get frustrated that you're not leveling up, it's because we haven't moved on to the next chapter. Okay?
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay.
Why would we get frustrated? It's a game.
Well, yeah. Me, I like leveling up.
I could see that. When am I get my next bonus?
Level 4 is a big one. So, like,
yeah.
Right? I was like, on our Wednesday game, was like seething at the mouth at how close we were at level 4. I think we were like 50 XP off or something like 100 XP off or something stupid like that. And I was like, can we just like fight a couple more things? I really want this next level. Got to the next level and then I couldn't play anymore. So that happened. Welcome. Are we ready to go? Okay. Are we streaming?
Yep.
God, everybody can hear me.
Mike's not
Good.
even watching. And
hello, nobody.
You summoned someone. Nope, not me. Go for the sleep.
Hello.
You sound so patronizing the way you put it.
Gosh, thanks for coming to my stream. Jeez, I don't know. Maybe guess you don't have anything better to do.
I'm like patronizing Steve from Blue's Clues, like just a dickish version of him.
Okay, so as a reminder for extreme cold, because we are in Icewind Dale right now, you are close to cities and you're in towns and stuff where you can go in and out, and you're close to fires, so this doesn't really count in towns. But as soon as you leave and go into the wilderness, you would know this from being here as long as you guys have. Every hour you have to do like the cold takes extreme toll on you unless you have resistance or if you're bundled up to the teeth, and then you don't have to worry about it. But if you go out there unprepared, you will have to make a survival check every hour. So who is not prepared at this time to go out into the wilderness? One? Anybody else?
I don't think I am.
Okay. So again, if you don't have the clothing, or if you don't have resistance, you can make it, but it's the chances of you making it alive is pretty
What
slim.
is the clothing called?
Yep.
Cold weather gear or something like that, yeah. I have resistance.
I knew I should have been an ice dragon. Too late.
Yeah, so the winter survival gear that is in here is cold weather clothing. and it costs 10 gold piece each
Oh, no.
for the set, and it weighs 5 pounds. If you want to make walking movement faster, you can get crampons or snowshoes. Each are 2 gold piece. So either if you want snowshoes, that's 2 gold piece, and that's 4 pounds. Or if you want crampons, little spikes that go on your shoes, those are also 2 gold, and those are only a quarter of a pound because it's literally just spikes you strap onto your feet. Asking around town how to get around, you have been told that there are axe beaks. Those are basically horses, they in this area they act like horses, but they're basically giant chickens. Yeah, chocobos with beaks that look like axes. Those are 50 gold. Dog sled, talking to around town. An empty sled costs 20 gold, weighs 300 pounds, and has room at the back for 1 driver. A sled dog costs 50 gold, and you can pull 360 pounds. So a total of, to get the empty sled and the dog to pull it, will be 70 gold. Or
What's
you
the
can walk
point in
on foot.
saying this? None of us have that much money, even when we're all added together. So
Uh-oh.
Yes.
That's for
That's
if we don't have gear.
Yep. You take gold or equipment.
That's what I was confused
Now,
about last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
that being said, now that you know how much everything costs, not everything in 10 towns is about gold. Remember, depending on which town you're in, people are on short supply. Perhaps it's warmth, perhaps it's food, or maybe somebody's trying to get out of town to save their lives because they're on the line to get their life cut because of the FROSTMAIDEN and they're going to be sacrificed next or something like that. It's up to you to decide what you want to do and how you want to get it. I'm just presenting those options as a maybe. Bremen, their sacrifice is, I believe it was warmth. And again, you would know this by walking around. There it is. Yeah, they sacrifice warmth. So if you guys have anything that would help them, there might be somebody in town that is willing to trade. Or at least loan for a time being.
I've got fire breath. I can set the whole place on fire.
Since the distance isn't as long as we had originally thought, snowshoes would probably be enough for everyone, and that's only a total of, 10 gold, 12 gold if we're including Tuttle?
yeah, but I gotta get cold weather clothing too.
Me too.
Well,
Maybe we can, we could always try and find somewhere to either help them out or haggle with it, say, we need 4 sets or something, and see if they'll give you a better price. I don't know.
all right. So now that you know your options on the table, the recap. I believe everybody saw it. But for those who are listening and may not know our story, you all arrived in 10 towns. And some of you have been there for a while. You all happened to be at a tavern. And you know what? Nope, I'm not going to read it because I have nothing to pull it up with. You ran across a Haggard Dwarf. And what was her name?
Abundundle.
If you guys look in Discord on the recap.
Yeah, I know about the recap.
Yeah,
You didn't
her name's
name
in there.
her.
Her name's not in there?
No.
Nope.
Wow. I know. I know. Gosh. All right.
Helen?
Helen.
Helen?
Her name is Helen.
Helen. That's right. Hlin. Helen, a very rundown, haggard-looking dwarf who may have seen her time in battle, but it's not been for a long time, as she is older and tired. She observed you, this motley crew of individuals in the bar, and decided that you were her best choice? Question mark to take on this task that she found.
Hope. Come on.
Good. So, anyways, she lets you know that Sevik Caltro is a man that she had been hunting down for a while and has discovered that he's committed a few murders, and she would like you to take care of it without involving the police or the guards. And if you could end it permanently, it would be best. After long conversations, you guys accepted the task at hand. Unfortunately, you were overheard by someone and were not able to find them after you noticed them. Later that night, you guys snuggled up in separate taverns or hotel rooms or inns, and one of your rooms was visited by said over here, or would-be assassin. Everybody was fine except for Tuttle, who got stabbed, and he made short work of the would-be assassin. That guy died without being able to be questioned. And Tuttle found that he was in mortal peril. Raylis had recognized the wound and said, look, this is a curse blade. This is a
in her car.
Charlatan dagger, and the curse on this is in 10 days. If you do not find a cure, you will be cursed and lose all control and become a slave to the enchanter who put the curse on the blade. So now you guys are deciding on whether to go after Sevik Caltro and putting off saving Tuttle, or going to East Haven to see if you can find somebody to cure his curse. It's on you. What do we do?
We left off. We were basically just in the tavern talking then, right? I don't think we went to sleep or anything.
Quick question again, actually, just for logistical. How much is the cold weather gear again?
10 gold. Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing is, I realize we're going to be traveling. Period. So I already vote. I say my vote is to go help Tuttle, and I stomp off to go see if I can sell my crossbow and get some cold weather gear.
What kind of crossbow do you have? I might actually join you. I'd rather have a
It's a
crossbow.
light
right now.
crossbow. It's 25 gold. So hopefully I can get 10 or more for it. I'm sure I can.
We all go looking.
Oh yeah,
Supplies, 'cause I'm sure we're gonna
I have an
need
extra
snowshoes.
chainmail shirt worth 75 gold. But again, this town does not seem like they have a lot of funds.
Right. So,
Well, that's why I can see if I can barter for it.
all right. So you're gonna go and see if you can trade your crossbow for some warm clothes.
Got it.
Well, yeah. I will
Yep,
follow.
I stay together.
Yeah.
I'll follow Rylus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you mention that
Single
you're
file.
going to sell your crossbow?
Yep. I mentioned it. Yeah. I what I just said. I'm announcing it out loud. Yeah.
I'll take my bow off, and because I have a longbow. I'll trade you for your crossbow. This should fetch more gold than the crossbow will.
Fair enough.
All
If you
right.
want to sell the longbow, by all means.
There, as you make your way through town, there is a rundown, very shabby, very sparse shop near the docks. It doesn't have much. There's no import-export coming through Bremen as often as it used to be when the sun was out and the ships were running. The supplies here are very limited. Behind the counter is a short little dwarf, shorter than most, but he has blocks on his shoes to make him 3 inches taller. He stands up straight and, despite the cold, tries to present himself in a very tall manner and goes, "Hello, welcome to my shop. How may I help you?"
Yes, sir. I'm looking to go ahead and try to get some warm clothes. We're going to be heading out on a bit of an adventure here, and I don't have much money, but I do have something for trade. And then we go ahead and present the longbow.
He chuckles. Warm clothes. Aren't we all, my friend? Aren't we all? You do know about Bremen, right? We sacrifice a lot of our warmth to the FROSTMAIDEN, so we are in short supply. Lucky for you, I do have. Let's see. Rolling a D4 to see how many pairs of warm clothes he has. 2. I have 2 pairs of warm clothes, but they be 20 gold apiece. Hard times, my friend. And for this longbow, let me if I see. Let's see. He looks at it. Give me. Who's doing this? Yeah. Who's trading? Who's handing it over to him? Who's trying to convince him that?
I'll do. I'll try to convince him. I have a high charisma, so
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion roll.
Hang on.
Gotta say just the right thing.
There we go. Oh my god. And I have a bonus too. Jesus Christ. This is stupid.
Well, you haven't even heard his response yet. He looks at it. Good make. Not too bad. What was your total? You had to roll a 3, but you have a plus what?
+3, so I got a 6 altogether.
6 altogether.
Yeah.
Perhaps I can give you 1 if you got something else. This and something else. I'll give you one of my suits. No, you said you were going to try. Go ahead. Now, what are you going to say before you roll?
I'll make a good argument.
Do you need help getting something off the top shelf?
You're gonna
Don't antagonize him. Don't antagonize him.
No, I say that in earnest. Perhaps we can help you with your shop. Perhaps get something off the top shelf, or you need something moved
Alan?
like a couch.
go ahead and give me persuasion with disadvantage.
This is so
Talon.
stupid.
Talon said it.
Oh wait, I'm rolling in the wrong program here. Okay, hang on.
This dwarf is
So,
obviously very
Persuasion with disadvantage.
temperamental about his height.
So
Maybe
that
He
with
goes-
disadvantage would have been kinda
7.
loud.
He says, "I'll tell you what. If you want to continue the deal, please have your dragon friend step away. I don't feel like in his words.
While he's saying that, I wrap my arm around my quote unquote dragon friend, and I know that I fucked up, and I know he fucked up, so we just both head out the door and just wait outside.
He's nope, nope, nope. You're asking him if he needs anything. He goes, actually, since you asked, my brother was a fisherman, and he's gone missing. And well, if you guys can find out what happened to him, I will trade you this bow. Back, or proof that you've found him. If he's not living, I'll throw in an extra for free. Did I mute?
No, you're good. I'm waiting on. I'm waiting
Sitting
on
outside
because-
dejected.
I poke out my head to the door. Like, what is your brother's name?
He looks at Talon and goes, "Look, I asked you to step away."
I guess
No
I,
offense, friend.
if he when he says that, can I interrupt him?
Oh my god, sure.
I just I wanna look down at him and just be like, if I may, I think many of the others might need warm clothing to go look for such a person. I do not have such things that set me back.
Give me a persuasion.
When's looking.
Rayless is still outside dejected, considering casting magic missile targeting himself right now.
I'm just
Uh,
building.
it wasn't-
I'm building
it
a
wasn't a want.
snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Well, I didn't roll anything. I'm just getting there. I don't have good persuasion. I keep the problem is I keep hoping that my background will kick in because basically I'm like commoners are supposed to be able to help me out. So persuasion. Just a regular.
You got the haunted one?
Yes. Yeah. It's a 7.
You guys rocking it.
What is
Rocking
going
it today.
on?
Rocking it today. You guys,
I was with a +3 too, dude.
yep.
I mean, I have a -1. Like I said, I was just hoping haunting one would kick in.
Yeah, well, I was gonna give it if it was a high enough roll. It actually lowered the DC, but yeah,
Alright, understandable. Yeah.
but it's not, that's
Yeah. No, I get it.
he goes, well, a deal's a deal, my friends. You don't get the merchandise without bringing me something. Anyways, go ahead.
Yes.
Do you? So I got the bow. Do you have anything I can hold on to for safekeeping? So when you get back, I can return it to you. So I know I get my.
He has a talking pole arm.
I can hear you 1 second.
Reminder, I'm outside, so you can probably ask me.
Does he need any? They say they sacrifice warmth. So is there some place that we can provide that for a
I mean, I can
service?
cast Create Bonfire, but I don't know if that's a temporary thing. I think they need something more.
Yeah, I
More.
guess it's like clothing, like stuff that would keep them warm, something like that.
I know. I wish I knew more what that meant.
Like wool.
Yeah.
So
I have a spare chain shirt, I think.
Do you have anything personal that
Chain mail.
you can't live without? That, I mean, you can
Hold
live
on.
without, but something that's worth something to you, so I know you're going to come back. Well,
Ooh.
that is very nice. And in fact, I'm going to hold on to this, and you can use both of the.
Sets
Yes.
of clothing.
Thank you.
Bye-bye ring.
And
I just overheard what I overheard what you gave him. I overheard what you gave him. I How do you know this shopkeep's gonna give you back your ring? He's might just up and vamoose to the next town. Take his blocks off. That seems reasonable.
Do I hear him saying that when he's outside?
Let's go back to my
Like, can we hear him
snowman.
from inside?
yeah, I mean, he's not quiet about it. Absolutely.
Okay. Does the dwarf have any reaction when he says that?
Make a perception check.
No.
No.
Me.
Rayless mutters to Talon about casting bonfire in the fucking.
Insight.
So 14.
You could see the concern on his face. Not maybe because he's worried about this guy burning down the whole town. Maybe because he was maybe thinking about. You don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
Definitely
slightly
concerned.
Okay.
He takes it and hands them both over. It was a pleasure. For my brother. No, he took the ring.
I was hoping he said he took it. That'd be funny.
I don't know if he can take that.
I mean,
Yeah.
That, you might want to give it to the healer.
No, I don't need it.
Oh, okay. What?
Before you go,
I accept the clothes gratefully.
I was gonna say I just stay there looking at the dwarf the whole time.
you might want to be knowing where you're going to look for my brother.
Yes, please, sir.
He was last seen out on the lake. I'm not sure what's going on out there. There's been rumors of icebergs sinking. There's been drunken rumors of monsters in the sea. It's very cold. And yeah. This is a very large lake.
Is the lake completely frozen over?
No.
Okay.
It's not well, he'll tell you. It's not frozen over. It's more patched frozen. They're with the movements of creatures in the water and boats going in and fishing. There's parts that are frozen, and then towards the middle, it's quite cold, but there's not much ice out there. Pieces break off and float into boats, large pieces, and there's trouble out there. But I'm not sure what you're going to be finding, if you find anything at all. But he was on a rowboat with a friend of his, and they went out 2 nights ago and haven't been back. No, neither has their boat. Well, if you don't have a rowboat, you might want to rent one. I mean, with a fancy ring like this, you may have a magic ring that lets you walk on water, but I don't. What's
Sir,
the pleasure?
Sir, please excuse my companion's poor manners, and they interrupted you. Could we get your brother's name, please?
Oh, my brother's Seamus. I can't think of another word. I can't think of another name.
There we go.
Seamus McAnus.
Oh.
Does the dwarf say that? Does he say I can't think of another name? Holy shit.
No, his brother's name is Seamus, for sure. 100%.
And your name, please?
My name.
Yes.
My name is... I wasn't expecting you to actually go and do this. Give me a second to think of one. My name is Bramble. We're not on a last name basis. Bramble and Seamus. Brothers. He's Bramble.
Bramble, does your brother have any
Um,
identifying marks so that we
I was
can...
just going to
verify?
let you know. He's and he gets kind of ashamed and bashful a little bit. He's quite tall for a dwarf. In fact, he's often mistaken for a small human rather than a dwarf. He's around 5'6", 5'8". Somewhere I don't know. He's very tall. But he's got a long, strong red beard with braids, 2 down the side from his mustache, 1 strong, thick down the middle. And his hair is graying, but he's got a ponytail that's usually and a braid in the back. He'd be wearing warm clothes, of course, going out on the water. And with all the clothing on him, I don't think you'd be able to recognize much more than his face. So just look for a large figure, a large dwarf with red facial hair. Well, if he's still alive, I'd like you to bring back my brother. If not, I guess just bring me back his beard.
Okay.
He starts getting choked up a little bit when he says this. He goes, "Please bring him back."
We'll do our best. Can you recommend where we can get a rowboat?
The docks should be down by the lake. In the town, on the northeast side. Please be off. I have work to do. And he takes his beard and starts with his eyes and turns around and composes himself, stands up straight, gets back to work.
I poke my head in and say, I'm sorry about your brother. And I leave.
He throws an empty mug at the door where the dragon's head popped in.
It's in total earnest. I didn't mean to. Perhaps he needed help.
I rolled to see if he was holding against not just you, but all of Dragonkind, and I rolled an 18, so you're pretty good. It's just you he doesn't like. All right.
That's going to be a personal goal of Talon's is to make that shopkeeper like him.
So
Change his mind.
I'm gonna step outside before Talon starts speaking again, and I get a mug chucked at me.
right.
I'll just follow her then.
Okay. So you guys exit. Now you have choices. Some of you have warm clothing. Some of you are immune. Some of you don't have warm clothing. A ring of warmth is missing from somebody's inventory. You have the docks to go to, or you can venture out.
Did you trade something that negates the fact that you need clothes?
Yes.
Why didn't you just like give him some other random bullshit or make up a story about like a coin? You upset the poor man.
You-
You talked about his brother like he was already dead.
Okay, this does not bode well for our future with all of you guys arguing. How about we start traveling towards the docks and see if we can find another shop? Because we still need clothes.
Perhaps the innkeeper would have some information about warm clothes.
Well, Halabella, since we're already waist high in this shit show, lead the way.
The dragon.
Every day.
That's not how that works. You set yourself on
That-
fire to warm up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a
I'm
good
good.
idea.
No.
No, he's not full on dragon. He's a draconian, basically. Like,
Oh, Dragonlance reference. I like it. Well done.
Were we not going to the dock to look for the boat?
The innkeeper and I, we have a rapport. He'll help.
You won't need the warm clothes because
I'm
you won't
aware.
care.
God, I love this game.
All right, so I'm gonna walk back to the inn, and I'll go into
I
the inn and
assumed
approach
that-
the innkeeper and say, "Sir, we
Did Helabella and
require
Raylan
some
go to the
warm
docks?
clothing."
yeah.
Perhaps you might know of a resource.
Warm clothing. Well, the best place would be at the shop near the docks. Have you tried that?
We may have.
There's a don't say short, but there's a dwarf over there. Whatever you do, don't mention his size. But he
Noted.
should have some. He should have some warm clothes. I'm not sure how much you know this town. That's our sacrifice to the FROSTMAIDEN is warmth. So that's slim pickings.
An unusual thing to sacrifice. Is there any way we could help provide some warmth to the town?
Well, I mean, if you're traveling from town to town, you can always bring bundles of wood, or warm clothing, winter clothing for everybody. Oil, something that's sustainable for a
Fuel
few
for
days.
fire.
Yeah. If you're around, I know the town would be grateful, but even maybe trade you for things you need. Let me see.
A question for you, Mike. Can you whisper other people in the foundry? Like, can you go like private message? I'm just gonna test then.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and have followed these guys to the inn. Keep the party together.
Rayless just continue to follow on, dejected.
So he looks to see if anybody's left anything the lost and found. And he comes back and goes, I mean, there's not much. What exactly are you looking for? Well, I don't know if it'll fit him, but there is this lady's coat that we found in the back. Well, I mean, honestly, I just want to see him wear it.
Do that.
No, I just put it on and button it up.
Give me a
It's a
Constitution
bit tight
roll.
across the chest.
Give me a straight D20 roll to see if this thing rips.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, where's the button? Roll.
To the lady's coat.
It's a lady's coat. Yeah.
Is that right? There it goes. A 1.
Does it clearly explode?
Chris Farley. Yep. Big man in a little coat. It falls to pieces on the ground. And then
I
he
pick
goes,
it up and put it on the desk and say, "I'm terribly sorry."
and he goes, he hands it back. It could be good for starting a fire or something.
Or something.
Add to your inventory scraps of cloth.
Okay.
Hey, how do I add to my inventory? I couldn't figure that out.
Go to equipment, then manage equipment, and then just type in whatever you're looking for and add it to your equipment. If that doesn't work,
Did that go
I know
through?
how to do that in
D&D
D&D
Beyond. Yeah.
Beyond.
You don't need to do it in Foundry.
You don't have to do it. Okay, you don't have to do it in Foundry. Okay.
No.
Scraps.
Yeah, inventory. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Manage inventory, and then add whatever you need. Well, not whatever you need. Whatever I tell you. And all the legendary magical items too.
I guess I'll look
Ooh, it's
at
red.
I'd look at either Rayless or Talon, and be like, this might be a dumb question, but did the assassin have clothes on him?
The assassin is where now?
He's out front of the inn.
Well, it is warm clothing, is it not?
It might at least be a vest. I mean, yeah, we could look. Let's.
I mean, we don't. I was just posing a question.
I tug Voss's sleeve and I just go, okay, I take it back. It's not waist high. It's neck high.
So this is ridiculous. Okay. So you're going to go outside to the frozen dwarf that is frozen to the
Dismembered.
ground.
You all also never told me you dismembered him, and I was inside the whole time because you were running around and didn't tell me it was a dwarf. You just told me you were assassinated or tried to assassin.
So do you go outside?
Yeah, we all go outside.
Yeah.
just for shits and giggles. Dan, what's your character's name?
Alkin. Herd
That's
Hunter.
right. Herd Hunter. That's right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay. I have an idea of what's going on. Constitution. Saving throw. 18.
Yeah, you're good. So you go out and you look down and you see this dismembered body. That's face is messed up. I believe you ripped off his face, half of it.
It's all head.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's half of a face stuck in the ice on the ground with no arms arms that are chopped off, legs chopped off in pieces, Dexter style, on the ground. Oddly enough, really well dissected, clean for the most part, and yeah, you take it rather well.
I will just look at the three of them collectively and be like, "You do not know how to clean up a kill."
I had no hand in this.
Then I will look at Voss and just kind of look at him.
He
Just
did
stare
try
at
to kill us. Then he cursed poor Tuttle here.
I just look at Herd Hunter.
I'm not judging our
and shake my head.
actions. I'm not judging our actions. I'm judging our execution thus far. So let's return to the task at hand.
Give me a survival check. Anybody who's doing this?
What are you
Two
doing?
of you?
Trying to get the vest off him?
Ooh.
It's at normal. Yeah. No. This thing is frozen to the body. Like you start peeling up the vest and the skin is coming with it.
I guess all the blood didn't help.
No. It is negative 50 degrees outside. Just so you guys know.
I was hoping to, take the head and perhaps get a bounty on it, but that was not the best idea in retrospect.
So as you're doing
I
this,
just shake my head.
a guard passes by. Excuse me. What is going on here?
Oh, good sir. Could you assist us, please? This actually is an assassin. He tried to look at our dear friend, our gnome here, and then I pull out the wrapped dagger. Perhaps you've seen this before. This type of cursed weapon. We would dispatch him.
He puts his hand out. May I?
I wrap it back up and hand it gently to the guard, carefully.
I'm gonna have to confiscate this. Now, please explain to me why a group of individuals are trying to rip off clothing on a body that has been dismembered and obviously cut into pieces.
Real quick, Rayless starts to look around to see if there's any other guards nearby.
Give me a perception check.
While this whole conversation is going on, I'm going to see if I can sneak away a little, acting like I'm doing something else.
Nat 20.
You don't see any, but you know that there are at least 4 to 5 guards on duty in this town at all times, and they're all within shouting range.
Say, good sir, we have strong reason to believe that this is an agent of Cephel Caltro. He did try to assassinate our friend here, and we dealt with him thusly.
I know. Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Oh.
Suffolk Caltro.
Quiet, please.
He's
As
not
a-
an idiot.
As for Suffolk, I know him well. He's no assassin. He helps Torga on, and he is her bodyguard. He is well known to me and the guards. They come through here often. Now, if you're saying you killed one of their companions, you may have to come with me.
I assure you, sir, it was total self-defense.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. With advantage because you're telling the truth.
Persuade.
There's
Okay,
a
so that's a 20.
20. He goes, look. I know it's been I know it's a little rough out here and things get out of hand. And looks to be this guy's been dead for at least a night. So, if you leave now and I don't see your faces again, this never happens. But I have to confiscate this. Go now. What's the problem?
Can I pick up Voss and just walk away with him?
Make a
I
contested
can lift.
strength.
I mean, I can lift stuff like I'm one size bigger. If that makes a difference.
Yeah. Make it contested strength. Both of you.
Probably gonna roll like shit now. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I got a 6.
Yep.
It's fine.
Just a non-saving throw, just to check.
He's probably gonna beat me. Oh,
Early.
barely. Yeah.
So you reach out to try, and he kind of shakes you off, and you feel this weird energy from the halberd. Like you should have been able to pick this guy up easy, and there's this weird energy that just kind of slips your grip a little bit, and he steps away.
Okay.
Do you need the dagger to save your friend? Curses. I'm not too familiar with them, but all right.
I'm gonna walk into the inn because he told me to leave
my-
and I'm leaving.
Is my persuasion check still in effect? Or I have to roll another one to explain the situation to him? Because I got a 20.
Yeah, this is a new situation. So the last one was talking to somebody else.
Okay.
Every new person you talk to or new situation.
No, this guy I was just talking to, right?
That was a
right.
perception.
The
Oh yeah,
20.
yeah. That was
The
perception.
20
That
was
was
perception.
Oh, that's
I'll look around
perception.
there.
That's right. Sorry.
That was perception. I was like, I don't remember you talking to this guy.
All right, I'm gonna try to explain the situation to him.
All right, explain the situation.
So I know,
Jesus Christ.
Did Hellabella get out?
Ah,
Did she leave? She was just trying to
Alabella,
leave.
give me a stealth roll. You're on mute too.
I did freaking
Yeah.
charisma 17. I can't tell anyone anything.
You guys need to get a rein on your warlock friend. Okay, so Elbella, stealth check.
I did try and pick him up.
That's true.
She rolled it. She got an 8.
Yep. 8.
Okay. Let's see if he notices you. I'm going to do it at disadvantage because there's a dead body right in front of him. Natural 20 and a 15.
Oh no.
So he, as you try to slip by, he kind of puts his arm out. No, I need you with them. Kind of shuffles you back.
Didn't he just tell us to leave though? Well, I guess now that
Well,
we keep talking,
not towards me.
So Rayless
Do we
goes in.
actually need the dagger to save Tuttle?
Pretty sure we do. They usually do.
What you know about this curse, since you know everything about it, technically no. Since you know so much about the curse, you would be able to tell him exactly what happened, what it looked like by memory, and how everything happened, and that would give him enough information to essentially know if you find somebody, give them enough information to efficiently nullify the situation. So technically no, but it would be a lot easier with the dagger. But because you have him with you, and if he rolls high enough on the check, it shouldn't be an issue, but it would be much, much easier with the dagger.
So Rayless goes ahead and casts Charm Person on the guard.
Fantastic. Go ahead. What do I have to? What's the saving throw? Now we're playing D&D.
Here we go.
Wisdom. Oh, that's my attack. Yeah, it's let's make a Wisdom saving
Mike.
throw. Yep.
Okay. Of what's the number?
1 second.
13.
13.
Okay. 17.
He's also
Yeah.
gonna know that you tried to charm him.
Yep.
Look, friends. Hold on a second.
At this point, I feel like my character's useless. Like everything I try to do fails.
No, it's
Yeah.
The only reason. The only reason I don't talk more is because my character's not very charismatic, so he's very to the point.
sorry. Yeah, I muted it on here. So something that we're running into in this role play is we're talking over each other. So that's okay. When somebody asks me something, let me answer. And then once the answer comes, whoever wants to respond. If somebody gets to it before you, let them go first, and then keep your idea in mind, and then come to you later. Okay. So we got to respect everybody's role playing. Cool, and that'll just help streamline the game as well. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Sure. Yep. And he's getting agitated. Okay. He's already given you a free pass. He's already said go. You guys aren't going. He's getting really agitated. So
I went in the tavern.
yep. And he goes, "Look, I understand you want to save your friends. I get it. You're not getting the dagger. If you try anything else, I will have other guards come, and we will take you in. If this were any other guard, you guys would already be in shackles. I'm 3 days from retirement. I don't need this bullshit.
Okay, so
Leave.
let's go get
Over the
Hard
sheet.
Hunter and head out of town.
He turns on his heels
Agreed.
and he walks away. With your dagger. What's the... Yep.
Am I allowed to hit Voss over the head with the mace?
You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Do we need it?
It would be helpful.
So what's the save on that? What's the roll on that?
Yeah,
There's
it'll
there's
be
always a save.
for it.
You
Just
click on the spell, it'll pop up on the side and it'll tell you you're safe.
Yeah, so hit cast spell.
Well, if they're in cahoots with
13.
Suffolk, it doesn't. We can just.
Should pop up on the right.
Yeah,
Boss
13.
cast spell requiring concentration while concentrating on another spell, blah 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 blah. 13? Wisdom?
Yeah.
I should change dice. This one's been rolling well. So he turns and he walks away. And you cast Hold Person. Mid-step. And he stops.
Yeah, Raylus goes and gets the dagger out of
He's,
from his side or whatever.
He's paralyzed, right? He can't really do
Yeah.
anything.
He can look around and he can watch you do it.
And I go ahead and and while I take it from I just whisper to him, I say, "I'm sorry, but we need this."
And then we make a run for it to the docks.
Only lasts a minute as well.
Someone strong.
Wait.
Alright.
I have a spell called Command. Yes. I have a spell called Command. Can I use that to make him forget?
Not forget. Command, you tell him with one word what you want him to do, and he does that for a minute or for a turn.
Swim.
It's like, yeah, very basic commands. It'll be up to him to whether or not he allows whatever command you say, essentially.
Yeah, it depends on, yeah. It's one words. Yeah.
How about flee?
Was it flee?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Make him run away.
He's already being held, though.
He can't because he's paralyzed, but yeah.
Sure.
As soon as you do that, he yells at the top of his lungs, "Guards!" Yep. And everybody roll initiative.
Yay!
We do it in the foundry, right? Do you need to?
Not okay.
My initiative.
You guys have about 15 seconds before all the guards are on you. What do you do? 15 seconds. Okay, you can see, nobody else can. Everybody else is blind in magical darkness. Yep. They can't see anything. Yeah. We need.
You probably need like a custom battle map or something because this one's not.
Yeah. I. No, I'm just gonna bring it to the camp. That's. I mean, this is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't. Hmm. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm still loading in. I'm not. I'm not direct connect like you are, sir.
Also, Mike, I'm sorry. I like to obey the laws. I just find it funny. I just find it funny that you're like, oh, we need somebody strong to knock him out, whereas I'm following the guard's orders.
Sorry, I have to reload. Give me a second.
It's still loading for me. So.
Yeah.
96%.
Yep. Yeah, 96.
One of us needs to take charge. I'm aware.
Normally
You're not in
my
charge, and
character,
you still fuck everything up.
normally my character would try to, but this guy is not very much a take charge person. Well, I mean, if it really concerns me, I'll put my foot down. But like for stuff like this, I made my decision. You resisted, and I said, okay, fine, deal with it.
Okay, so why this is loading in? He just cast darkness, so you heard guards and the 20-foot sphere around you. Actually, you don't know. It just went pitch black. You guys went blind. You feel like your eyes are open, but you're not sure. I don't know if you've been in that pitch dark before, to where you're like, "Are my eyes open or closed right now?" Even actually, Dan isn't, because it doesn't move through walls.
Also, not I went to the tavern to leave, not necessarily get drunk.
Can you hear me if I yell?
I just went into the tavern because he said leave, so I'm like, okay, I'll
He did
leave.
hear. He did hear the guard yell.
Yeah, I figured.
So you're inside. Everybody else is outside. Pitch black. They can't see anything. We're using this because why not? I just needed something to.
Well, we can't see anything, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely black.
I guess our characters need to be
Which
on.
is
and then-
appropriate.
yeah, there it goes.
I mean, you can't see anything because you are in pitch black.
Yep.
Oh, there I am.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not bringing out Tuttle. Actually,
Should I move my person?
I
somewhere?
am bringing out Tuttle in a bag. He is there, and he is. I'm going to put. I have to zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in.
Also,
Yep.
you changed my icon, didn't you, Mike? Gotcha. Oh, well, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. It's fine. No worries.
That's
That's
the
apparently
guard,
me.
isn't
Well,
it?
Not yet.
Oh, the one above you.
We're just gonna say he's here, and then
Would you like me to move my person so that you don't have to do one thing?
where?
That's the guard, isn't it?
Above herd hunter.
I just moved this one. Is that Hellabella?
We're
I'm
asking
ask-
you.
She's muted. Hellabella. It just says
Here.
uninjured. Is this one you?
I'm the one on the far east side, I believe.
I thought that was Voss. That's Voss. This is the
Oh.
dragon. Talon. This just says uninjured. Setting display name.
Oh, do we have to reset it again?
Yes, you did. Give me a second.
Yep. I'm gonna move this way just because I am not
Yeah, it's
within the-
Hellabella. Hello. Yeah. And this is Rylus. That's next to her. And then Voss. I don't see her name, so I'm going to Always for everyone. Yeah. Always for everyone. Yeah. Sorry, it was. And then this is. I'm going to say always for everyone for him.
What happened to my health meters?
We probably have to activate him again.
Yeah.
So something we set? Mike, where's the settings for it?
All right. Too bad. Too bad. So sad.
Poor Hellabella and her hairy forearms.
It?
Oh, actually.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask Lou where he wants me to go.
Yep. Go inside.
Bonk.
Okay. I need to write down some stuff. Give me a second.
D&D going off the rails immediately. What are you talking about?
It's fine. This is totally improvised, which is I like.
A lot of that's probably in
I
with all the stuff you paid for.
Oh yeah.
Can you not just go entries, journals, appendix, creatures, A through Z, whichever one, and then literally drag the name onto the board? I can't see because I'm inside the thing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Hey Mike. How do I add everybody to the combat tracker? Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Hold on, let me reset this. Yeah, and how do I make it? Right, you hit reset, right, to get everybody back to 0, and it's not doing it.
Everyone's on 0 for me.
Okay, for me, it's got everybody's number. So everybody roll initiative.
Question: do the guards have warm clothes on? Do we notice that?
I'm
I would
gonna
assume
wait
they
until you
do.
guys are all done.
But
And Tuttle. I'm gonna roll for Tuttle.
it went.
Hey, Tuttle got a 17.
It said in the chat she got an 18. It just didn't update on the. Maybe.
Again,
Yeah, I did it twice. So if it's on there, go ahead and.
Oh
Dang.
yeah, there she goes. Oh, same thing, anyways.
I am. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yep. So, Hello, it's your turn. You are in complete darkness. You can't see in front of you. You can't see behind you. You don't know where anybody is. If you'd like to close your eyes and make a perception check with disadvantage to see if you can tell where everybody is, you can do that. That won't cost you an action.
okay. Just have to figure out how to roll it at disadvantage. How do you do that?
When you
Right click.
Yeah, when you click roll, it should come up regular advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, so you click on the plus and D&D Beyond, if that's where you're rolling. Yep. Or you can just roll it twice. 4, you probably won't get a natural one. You are really confused by the sudden darkness, and you get disoriented. So you're not sure which way anyone is.
Can I stumble out of this darkness?
You don't know where out it is. So give me, if you want to move,
Mhm.
give me a D6 roll. Actually, D4. If you roll 1, you go up. A 2 goes right. A 3 goes down, and a 4 goes left.
All right. So tell me how to do that.
Roll a D4.
That's the part I need you to tell me how to do.
Okay, if you're on D&D Beyond, there should be a little dice thing in the bottom, either left or right hand corner. It looks like a D20, and if you click that up, you're going to see shapes, and the one that looks like a pyramid is a D4, and you're going to click that and then roll one of those and tell me what the number is.
Yeah, a whole whopping 2.
2. You move closer in to the darkness towards Tuttle. So go ahead and move it 1. Yep. How far in do you want to go?
Well, that didn't really get me the results I wanted, so I think that's as far as we're going to go.
Okay, so you go 5 feet and realize that you're still in darkness and stop.
Mhm.
Okay. Is that your turn? Is there anything else you'd like to do? You can
Can I
do a
reach around
spell.
me?
Yeah, that'll be. You can bonus action reach around and see if you can feel anything.
Yes.
Okay, give me a perception roll. You feel a familiar. You feel two familiar shapes in your vicinity. You're pretty sure those are not enemies.
Okay.
Okay. You still don't know where you are or which friends they are, but you know you're not in immediate danger. Now you can cast a spell right now that you don't need vision for, that may aid you or your friends, or you can hold your action just in case the magical darkness goes away before your turn. And if you see somebody, you can say, "I'm holding my action, and if I see somebody, I want this to happen." I believe you have like a spiritual weapon, but you've already used your bonus action, so that's not going to help you at all. Yeah, so those are your options, I think, unless you can think of any other thing you want to do.
Nope. I'll hold my action for the moment
Okay, so you're holding it for what?
until we can see.
Okay, and when you see something, what are you going to do?
Good question. Will you do a magic missile?
Sure. So once you see an enemy, you will cast Magic Missile on, I'm guessing, the closest person to you that you can see, the first enemy you can see?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, keep that in mind. And we will go to the next person. Oh, that doesn't help. Hold on a second. I need to be able to read this. Okay. Tuttle is incapacitated. He's still in just because I need him in the fight. Bad things can happen to him. It is now one of the guards' turns. Which one? And where?
It's behind the building. Up above where Rayless, right over here. If you can see my cursor, right over here.
Is that him? Anyway, so
That's where it says the guard is.
oh, what's weird? His vision sucks. Anyways, he's gonna try to move closer. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I guess 30. He still doesn't see anybody. He's just running towards the sound. What is that door on his head? Oh, got it.
Are any of us able
Okay.
to hear the footfalls of him running?
You can check on your turn.
Okay.
Okay. It is Rayless' turn.
All right. So, yeah, I definitely want to try to figure out where I am.
Okay, give me a perception or investigation check. Investigation, probably. Sorry. Are you listening for the footfalls, or are you? So it's still investigation. I should have made that investigation for her too, but investigation's better
Okay. Do I have to roll it with disadvantage or?
because you're in complete darkness. Do you have any? Yeah, disadvantage unless you have something for blind sight, or if you get advantage on smelling and not eyesight, or some stupid thing like that on your character sheet. Yeah, it's going to be a disadvantage when you're blind.
Yeah. Whoops. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Hang on.
Still a decent roll.
Can I just roll another one, then just take the lower?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So 9 plus what?
Plus 3. It's a 12.
12.
It's not a very high check. You just have to get higher than 10. So yeah, you know what? You did hear the footsteps. They're not being quiet. They're running in snow. Their armor is clanking. You're able to remember which direction the guard was walking, and you could probably get out of the darkness, but it's going to take half movement until you get out, because you're moving cautiously and slowly so you don't fall because you're completely blind.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the west.
Okay, go ahead and move your character. That first step is 10 feet. And then the next one is 5. And then you have the rest of your movement. So you've used 15 feet of your movement.
Okay, and then yeah, I get here, and let's see, this guard here to my southeast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and target him with firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yep.
You can actually click the button to roll damage. Cool.
7 total. Yep. Not very high.
You usually kind of slowly learn that as like a round goes on.
That looked like it really hurt him.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that ends my turn then, right? I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have any bonus. Hold on a second. Good. You don't have any bonus actions or anything?
No, I don't. It doesn't look like it.
Okay. To the next one. I need to face them the right way. That's their vision is crap. I
You should
Yeah,
have
I need
just like
to-
normal.
Yeah, they just have
Like-
normal human vision. Is what it is. The conditions are bad.
This is him.
It's another one behind the tent.
Yeah, I see. Um, you can't see yet. So he's gonna wait. Going to wait that it doesn't show me which one it is. It's this one. Yeah. I need his vision up because this is stupid. He only has 360, but he doesn't have any like. Yep. Give me a second. I need to know if they can see you and what just happened. And yes, they did see you just mess up his friend. Before he comes in, he yells, "We need backup!"
4+1. Yeah.
On guard, but that's not
I
how
was
many.
gonna say, yeah, I think that's like
That's
on patrol,
on-
not total.
Yeah, patrol.
Ah, shit.
So he says that, and he looks at Rylus. 5'10". I need to check something real quick. Okay. He's going to take out his dagger, and he's going to throw it at Rylus.
DC is 14.
Okay. He just misses. So he throws it, and it goes in between your arm and like your armpit and kind of through your clothes a little bit. It's very close. You said 14?
Yep.
I roll a 13.
Yep.
So he does lose that. And then the one you hit is going to move up to you. Actually, So he's going to move up, and he's going to make his attack, which I can actually do in here because wonderful Wizard of Oz. Come on. Don't be slow on me. Thank you. Oh. Can I not roll the attacks in here? I can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see. Yep. Thank you. No, it's fine. No, that was damage. I don't want damage. Sorry. I guess it's just this. Getting used to it. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, so close to 20.
Yeah, right? So 17. And then, yeah, now it's guessing that was a hit. Because you said 14? Yeah. So this is going to be the damage.
Ow.
Ooh, lucky you. 2. So he takes his spear and he runs up. He's hurt, so he doesn't get a lot of thrust into it, but it's enough to go through your clothes and in about 3 to 4 inches. And it hurts. Not as much as it should have, but it hurt.
Rylus cries out in pain. Yeah, I'm a fragile little half elf, dude. No.
Talon, you are in complete darkness. Give me if you're trying to get out and trying to move, give me an investigation at disadvantage.
So try to go towards the
Yep.
sound. Disadvantage investigation.
Pretty good.
So would that be 11?
You got it. Yep,
10.
you got it. Now, every movement in darkness is half. So it's 10. Every square is 10 feet until you're out of darkness.
So I have a walking speed of 30. So, so
So
5,
it would get
10.
you here.
I'll go.
Because you got
Or no, it would be 10, 20,
20,
25.
25.
It'd be
30.
here.
That's
You can
25.
go 5 more to go 30.
Yep. If you
So
want to be
here?
adjacent, one more over, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to cast as an action Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
And it's gonna I'm gonna hold it over my head and shout at the top of my lungs. It said, "Good people, I pray you stand down. We don't need this madness. We can talk it out."
Okay. Give me a persuasion with a disadvantage because you're attacking him with your blade.
I'm not attacking. I'm holding it over my head. It's shining.
It's like
I want
Okay.
their their
Ray's full
attention.
bullshit right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, their guy's almost dead anyways. They're running at you. You're hostile, so it's still going to be a disadvantage.
I'm gonna try to turn down the volume or turn down the temperature, as they say.
I-
Is it persuasion?
For a nat 20.
Yep.
Disadvantage?
Yep. Disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that
Oh my
looks so
gosh.
good.
okay.
He can't hear you through the blood in his ears. That's the name of the game,
True.
and
True.
I think it makes for the most entertaining, crazy story ever. So, all right, your
That's
bonus
the
action
end.
is to yell. You're not gonna bring down that spiritual weapon.
No, I don't. I think it doesn't it take an action to do that. It says as an action, you do a weapon for 1 minute. The weapon is considered magical. 2+
Yeah,
attack
he
rolls.
won't have an attack action then because his action
Yeah.
was sacred.
My action
Sacred
was
weapon.
to do the sacred weapon, and then my bonus action was to yell and try to end it peacefully. But I guess no.
Herd Hunter, you are hearing some crazy stuff outside.
I will walk out the door then.
You see what you see. You are surrounded by guards. You don't have to walk all the way out. Like if you go back one, you can peek out and see.
No, he'll walk all the way out.
Okay.
Do they react like are they aggressive towards me or are they looking at the rest of them? Like,
Give
do
me
they
a
react to me?
for investigation.
Okay.
No idea.
Garbage roll. Okay.
You just went from the dimmer inside to a really white, bright outside, and your eyes are like, okay,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
All right. Guess in that case I will.
But he is facing the opposite way from you.
Okay.
And he's not looking at you, so you're going to be getting him in the back. So I'd give you a sneak attack on that one.
Okay.
So
if I
it would
move
be an
here-
attack at advantage.
Okay, if I move here, am I still gonna get the sneak attack?
Sure.
Okay. I guess I'll move here and attack the guy next to me. This one.
Sure.
That work? No. Oh, I think it did.
You have to hit the attack
Oh,
button
okay, I
on
see,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Nope. Channel
There we go.
Divinity. Sacred Weapon.
20 not natural.
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Normal.
And you rolled at advantage, right?
Oh no, I didn't roll it on advantage. Hold on.
That's okay. Would you like to kill that guy?
I guess I'll just kind of like I'll take my greatsword and hit him like kind of in the shoulder. I wasn't necessarily like trying to immediately kill him, but I underestimate my own strength, so I just kind of like slice pretty deep into him.
Yeah.
You cleave down into his chest, probably.
Might have
Yeah.
had a family.
Yep. He's. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. You did a good enough job explaining it. I can get gory into it. I don't know if you guys want that. So, okay, well, so you come out
if they're
of
still fighting,
the
I'll do something as well.
yeah. You are. So it comes out of the tavern. It's kind of bright, and he sees this body. He knows it's a guard going after his friends, and he just takes it's a great sword.
Great.
Takes his great sword and just kind of goes in for a wounding shot, and it hits right at the collarbone. And he like stumbles a little bit and puts more force into it than he was expecting, and it just cuts through the collarbone, down the ribs, and then cuts halfway through the heart. Not all the way, just halfway, just enough.
Just enough.
And he kind of slides it out to get the rest of his balance. And the blood just starts seeping out of his armor onto the ground. And he kind of looks behind him and goes, "Where?" And then falls to the ground.
All right.
Now he has a funeral bill.
I guess I'm gonna, let's see. I think I have to do it on here. I'll use my action surge then to get another action.
Okay. You're
And then
in
just-
range of the other one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the other one then.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I assume this one isn't an advantage since I just killed his buddy.
Yeah. No,
12.
you definitely saw that.
to
That's a hit.
Hey. So 9 damage.
9 damage. He's not dead, but he's very, very, very bleedy.
Okay.
He's very hurt.
Near death, badly injured. Okay.
Mostly dead.
Most. All right. That will be it for me then.
Mostly dead. It's not as bad as slightly alive.
Oh right.
No.
He didn't tell me he was done.
Yeah, I'm done. Yep.
Okay. Voss. You're seeing carnage laid out in front of you, and your friend Halabella looks confused. You don't understand why, because you can see just fine.
Delete.
Why did you cast darkness on us? Like, I don't understand why you even did that.
Panic.
Jesus Christ.
He's like a squid. Whenever he gets scared, he just inks and runs away.
All right.
Yeah. Is the guy near Talon dead since Helabella's magic missile will go off?
Oh. Yeah,
Failed an action.
yep.
Yeah. Who are you hitting?
The one closest.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh, damage. How do I do that?
Says you already
on
did.
Magic missile.
It didn't give me the button.
Force damage 2. 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Not dead yet.
Probably
I
has,
can
like, one
still retire. $10 So you could be 2 spaces away. Yep. Three days away from retirement, guys. He was letting you go.
Boss's fault.
I mean, this is one
He
way to
works
get
for the
to
bad
get close.
guy, so I don't feel too bad.
Is he a bad guy?
He's not a guard. He's a minion.
That's a hit.
Wait, he's not yellow. He's not yellow at all.
How do you kill him? So you kind of use him like a spear, and you hit him in the back because he's facing.
He's facing
Riley.
me. Yep.
Yeah. And as it goes in, you see this pulse of energy, and you feel it in your hands. It's almost like sticking your finger in a light socket. The zing, and it goes up to your elbow, and it hurts for a second, but then it's a warm feeling and a good feeling. And that energy goes from your elbow and then shoots down through your halberd into the tip. And as it hits the body, it acts as when the halberd penetrates the back, the pulse goes inside the body. And the guard's chest, there's a small hole in the back, but like a shotgun, it's a small entry, large exit, and basically it looks like aliens come
I
out
assume
of
it sprays all over me, right?
covered in blood.
It's
Covered
awesome.
in blood.
It's warm.
He looks down as the light flickers from his eyes. He looks at Rylus and goes, "Why?" And collapses.
So now my character's gonna be fucking traumatized. Awesome.
Yeah. And as he goes down, he drops the dagger he was holding in his hands, and it hits in the snow somewhere. Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
Didn't we recover the dagger?
I thought I grabbed it.
Who grabbed the dagger?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed the dagger.
Yeah. So, never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, guys. I
Yeah,
don't want to
okay.
go searching through the damn thing.
He
He
dropped the
got
second
that.
Sorry.
identical dagger that just happened to be in his
The
hand.
guard wouldn't let it go.
Yep.
So
So
I
he
don't feel as bad as I did a few minutes ago.
Okay. So he just goes. He just confused. Why? And drops dead on the snow. There's blood, red snow everywhere, just everywhere.
Wait, is this gonna ruin my fucking warm clothing now and not make it not work?
It's sticky.
Fuck.
As you do this, you hear your halberd do kind of a hum, like a happy, finally. That was your action.
Yep.
That was
To
your
attack.
action to attack. Do you have a bonus action? And a bonus action is whatever your character sheet says. And you have. Mhm. Wrathful Smite goes along with
the
your attack. Yeah, so it's a combined thing. If you want to do more damage, if you want to explode his entire body, sure. Okay. You have two dead guards, one that's really close to dead. It is Helabella's turn. You no longer are in darkness. You can see where everybody's at. As this happens, you hear lots of yelling. Get on! We gotta help! Let's go! Move it! Our boys are in trouble. Lots.
I think we need to leave.
We still.
Look where they all more! Look how many!
And the guards start coming in.
Whoa.
How many there are? Yeah, there's like 16 of them. There's more.
Hmm.
Uh,
So, I will let you know, you guys are in a pickle. You have the opportunity. You don't have to fight every battle. Yeah, that's an option, except now you are wanted in this town. Very badly. You just killed a couple of the guards. You're still in combat. And you hear a lot of voices coming in from the northwest and no, the northeast and the west. And they're coming in hot. And they're coming in mad. Halabella, you're at the top of the round.
yes.
What do? You look up. You see them. You see them coming. They see you.
I tell the boss he's not getting his ring back,
Yeah.
and recommend to the group that we run.
So, okay, with your bonus action, you can. There's this thing called dash, which doubles your movement. So, some of like a rogue can use it as an action. So, instead of 30 feet of movement, dash gives you 60 feet of movement. A rogue gets dash twice, so 90 feet of movement if you're 30 feet. But if you're not a rogue, it's use your movement for 30 feet or whatever your movement is, and then you can use your dash to double that if you're trying to get away. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have dash.
You do
Everyone
have
does.
dash.
Everyone
Everybody
does.
has dash.
Who's in
You use it
combat?
as an action. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So now I will tell you this: if you are trying to escape and you are next to an enemy, they do get an opportunity attack unless you use your
Disengage.
action to disengage,
Yeah.
and then you only have 30 feet of movement for that round. Okay, but it's going to be their round eventually, and if they're pursuing you and they have as much movement as you, they're going to be right back next to you. So you can either take the opportunity attack and it's 60 feet, or disengage 30 feet and hope they don't come after you. I'm explaining this because there's a lot of new players playing. So, yeah.
Well, before I take off, I need the group to agree.
It's your turn. You have to tell them what you're doing, and they're going to react on you. You're at the top of the round. There's no talking the table. I mean, we're in the middle of battle. It's your 100% decision at the top of the round what you are going to do.
All right. Well, we're gonna dash.
Okay. Which direction?
We're gonna go southeast.
All right. 60 feet southeast. Go.
I don't know if that was actually 60 feet, but
It's all right. You're off the map. Technically, they can still. I mean, looking at the map of Bremen, where you guys are, I'm going to say you've made it down the alley and around a corner, so you're out of sight for now. Moving on to Tuttle. He's in a bad spot. He can't do anything. Guard. Which one? This one? Nope. This one. This guard is going to move in and try to help his companion, and going to go after Herd Hunter and make an attack. He's going to miss. And he's going to shout, "They're over here! Don't let them get away! They've injured our men!" as his bonus action.
Okay.
Rylus. The guard next to you is dead. More coming in. Your friend is surrounded. He's not surrounded. He's got quite a few guards next to him, and you have an incapacitated companion with guards moving in quickly.
Yeah, this is bad. All right, let's move first. 5, 10. Okay, so I move 30 feet, and I go ahead and use my wand of web for a 20-foot cube of those guards to my north, so I can catch 4 of them in the web.
Fantastic. Mike, are you able to put a 20-foot cube on them? Or
20 foot
Or
would be all of
Travis.
them, actually.
yeah, you can hit all of them.
Nice.
Now, web is read that to me on what that does. I think it makes it difficult terrain.
Yeah, it fills 20-foot cube. The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. And yeah, it's to be layered on the floor. Each creature that starts its turn in the web or that enters them during its turn movement makes a dexterity saving throw. On
Okay.
a failed save, creature's restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free.
Okay, so you're going to get all of them, right? Almost all of them. So yeah, I need the 20-foot cube, and where are you going to put it? The radius, not cube, but
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hang on. No, that's not right. How do I move it? I'm figuring it out. There we go. So it's right there. You guys can see it, right?
Yep.
Cool.
perfect. So 2 are out of it. Most of them are in it. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the first one, what's the save?
Dexterity 15.
They have a plus 6. Yeah, they got a plus 1. 17? That's high. You say 17?
15.
15.
15. I gotta
Yep,
listen.
15.
17. That one saves.
Damn it.
So I'm starting top left, and I'm moving right and then down.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll mark the ones that don't make it. This one is. Oops. I gotta scroll in. Give me a second. Where is my brain? It is restrained, right?
Yep.
Perfect. That makes it. That makes it. That makes it. 15?
Yep, 15.
I just rolled a 14, but plus 1. This doesn't make it. This dice is hot, just so you know. Probably shouldn't use this dice to go against you guys, but whatever. As I say that. Lucky for you guys, it's the closest ones that aren't doing so well. Okay.
We can shout to each other as like bonus actions, right?
Yes, you can. I need to put them in combat. Sorry, and I have to roll their initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Give me a second. This is going to take a while.
I guess we could always just see if we all run away at this point before you add everything, and then because if we get away,
Yeah. Let's do that.
Wouldn't some guards look on in horror and terror and flee at the guy who exploded and the other guy who just was cleaved effortlessly?
And then a bunch of them
by
are
a
webbed
giant-
now, like a giant mess of web just got a bunch of them.
I would think some of them would be like, "Oh, fuck this! I got a family.
The morale, man.
I'm 2 days away from retirement."
He was 2 days away from retirement, you jerk.
3.
3 days.
They're all just various days away.
You've only killed 2 of them? Wow.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we
At
only
that
have-
point, it was 50%, so almost 50%. Anyways, yeah, carry on. Rylas, anything else you'd like to do?
Just withdraw. We need to withdraw. That's it. I shout that, and that's it.
If you can, did you use your action to dash? Or yeah, you used your action to web, didn't you?
Yeah, I ran as far as I could, normal speed, and then I used my action to web
That's right.
to try to even these odds a little bit.
Yeah.
All
lot of
right.
cards.
Yep. All right, it's attacking the herd hunter. He's the closest one. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Technically, it's flanking, and I could have done advantage. 14, does that hit?
It does not.
Okay. So he misses. Mm. He's going to... he's going to disengage. Fall back. Seeing that reinforcements are coming and he's not feeling well. Because he used his action to disengage, you don't get the opportunity to attack to hit him.
Yep.
But he also... 5, 10, 15, 5, 30. He's going to run like a little B word. Talon.
All right, so I hear Rayless saying we need to withdraw. I think that's the wise course of action. I'm going to go and try to pick up Tuttle. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
So I guess I have to do it. A
It's
strength?
an action. No, you just pick him up, but you use your
Pick
action
up.
to do it.
Okay,
No.
so I pick him up, and then I get another 5 movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so can I
Tuttle's
move
little.
here, and then how do I...
I'll move him.
Oh, okay. And that's it.
Yes, the stream can only be watched live. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. That's
That's it.
Okay. Mr. Herd Hunter. You go.
I will. If I go like this, does that provoke the attack of opportunity? If I go like around him?
No,
If I
yes,
leave
it would from this top guard. Not from this one, but just from this
Oh,
one.
I thought that was the one that left. Sorry.
No, that
Right.
there was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You can.
I'll just move and take that attack of opportunity. It's fine.
Okay. Are you just gonna go there?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go like leave basically.
Okay, so they're
I'm
both
gonna
going
end up
to-
getting both
yeah.
of them,
He's gonna book it.
Okay. So you're gonna take your 60 feet of movement, and I'll let you know if you are hit.
That's 55 right there. So I'll be off the mat with 60.
That is a 17. Is that hit?
That will hit. Yes.
Okay. Then you take 4 points of damage. And then on the second one, 16, does that hit?
That will also hit.
Okay. We'll take an additional max damage, 9 points of damage.
Alright, that one I will use my reaction then.
To
I can. Sorry, let me find it. Yeah. I can use the. Where is it? Feature. I think it's powerful build. No. Where is it?
Second wind.
Where is it? It's a. Oh, Stone's Endurance. There it is.
what's that say?
As a reaction, reduce the damage by 1d12 plus 2.
Okay, roll a d12.
Oh, here we go. I don't know why that rolls it as damage, but 9.
The second one should have hit you and should have done a lot of damage, but something inside of you just gets a feeling to take just a smidge step, just the slightest step to the left, and that blow that would have been detrimental just glances off and does nothing. The guard is very confused by this because he was sure he got a good foothold on that. All right. Cool.
And then I'll be on the side with Helabella, so I'll be.
Boss. Really?
It's like 50.
More than
like
30 feet? Yeah.
100.
He is in half. He's in half cover, so it's going to be a disadvantage.
120 feet. Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say.
he's in that bush and behind that bush, so it's kind of hard to see him. So it's if you do it, it's going to be a disadvantage. Mhm. Right, but because yes, yeah, like those branches come all the way down. You can see where he's at.
Like
He's
a
just
Christmas tree.
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
good.
hit him.
Yeah.
He's dead. You didn't have to roll. He had. I don't know what happened to him. You tell me. Okay, so your now how do you do your Eldritch Blast? What does the group see when you cast this cantrip? Okay. So right, so you get that same up and down, but instead of that energy hitting and exploding at the end, it actually extends, fires, and shoots through the air as a ball and weaves its way through the trees and hits the back of the individual running away. And as it hits, it pushes him to the ground. He kind of does this face first slide, into the ground, and the force of the damage just you can't see it unless you take off his armor of the bruising on his back, but his insides basically liquefy. And as he hits the ground, if you were to go up to him and look at him, you would see him bleeding from his eyes, his mouth, his nose, and his ears, and other places that I'm not going to say.
His orifices.
Mm-hmm.
And because Voss, I'm very surprised that you didn't yell Kamehameha when you did it. So There's a lot.
I'm hoping somebody remembers to grab Tuttle.
Oh, he
Yeah,
already
already
did. Yeah.
I didn't stay to kill people, though. Sorry.
I like this. I can mark them dead, and you can see the little. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. No. This is great. I'm not going to make everybody roll for this. Basically what's going to happen is you're going to get chased towards the river, and then you're going to follow it south, the riverbed south out of town. At this point, we have 10 minutes left. You are now in the wilderness with missing warmth ring. Somebody doesn't have winter clothes, so they're in trouble. Everybody's pretty much well taken care of. Luckily, you're going in the direction of either East Haven or Dugan's Hole. Either way, they're both going to be south a ways, because you have to go around that river and lake. Where and what are you guys doing? Actually, they stop chasing you, and at one point, the one in front goes, "No, let the wild take them. They won't make it to the next town." And they kind of go back, and they're going to remember your faces very well. You killed 3 of their men, so Bremen is going to be a very difficult place to get back into. They're going to, yeah. If you go back, you'll see what happens. What do you guys do?
Thing?
Say that again.
Is hair color a thing?
Yes, it is. Disguises are a thing too. Very much. There is a spell.
Just as trying to alleviate things for Talon, since I can do it as a cantrip, I'll periodically be running bonfire to try to warm up as we go every now and then. I don't know if that helps with the whole cold check or not.
It'll give them an advantage.
Was it
He'll still
Talon
have to
that
do it,
doesn't have
though.
it? I thought it was Voss that didn't have it.
I don't think Tuttle has cold weather gear either.
He's bundled up. It's fine. He's next to.
He's a little burrito. It's fine. It'll be all
No.
right.
You guys were able to grab a rug from the inn and roll them up in it. And the rug is actually pretty hefty. It wasn't big. It was a little rug, but luckily he's a halfling, and it suited him. Or he's a gnome, so it suited him just well.
Yeah.
So what's the saving roll against the cold? Survival?
Survival.
Oh.
Yep. It will be survival, but you'll find that out in an hour into this wilderness. Now, we may be able to make it through the first night. I mean, we have a little bit of time to keep going, or we can end it here a little early. It's up to you, so you guys can think about what you're going to do next, and then next week we'll pick up there.
We need to make it to East Haven. Yeah.
Okay. How many hours did we say East Haven was away?
We need to bed down for camp at some point. What time is it? Like, when we leave town, what time is it?
Okay, so you guys woke up, did some shit with the body. That took a few hours, so that was probably around 8. You guys actually started headed around 11. Walked to town, did some talking to the guards for a little bit. That was fun.
And the merchant.
And then the merchant, let's say another hour.
And the fight happened.
Then the fight happened, which was about 30 minutes later. So it's probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock Still
All right.
overcast. Still very cold. The wind's blowing. You can definitely feel it now that you're out in it and you don't have the break from the buildings stopping that breeze coming through. Even in cold weather or winter clothes, it's biting your nose. It's blowing through. It's uncomfortable. Talon, you realize immediately that this could be big trouble if you're not careful. So, all right. So, moving to East Haven, trying to get Tuttle there. 14 hours in this. Let's go ahead and roll for your first hour. Give me a survival check.
Is that we're all individually doing it, or is that just for?
That's
Talon, I guess?
only Talon.
Okay.
Everybody else
All right.
is okay.
And he gets it with advantage though, because I'm trying to help him with bonfire every now and then when he gets too
Correct.
Survival. Okay. And of course, my survival's like -1. Okay. Advantage. Ugh.
That's a rough roll.
Christ. I'm sorry, man. I tried.
You guys would have gotten a lot of experience for that, but we're not doing that. Oh, that was with advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Those
roll a
with
3 and a 2.
advantage. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean. These rolls, dude, are killing us. Like,
So
How it
with
happens,
advantage, you suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm gonna tell you what exhaustion does. I gotta get my boom.
Effects. Where's exhaustion?
I know what the first point is off the top of my head.
It's like disadvantage on attack roll, I think.
Disadvantage on ability checks, basically. Yeah. So
At some point, if you get, I think it's
6, you just straight up die.
yeah, if you get 6 points of exhaustion, you're
there's
dead.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
So 1.
And I think like 3s, you can't it becomes you can't move eventually as well.
It gets bad.
Yeah.
So your first hour in is rough. You didn't think it was going to be this bad, but moving through the snow, as heavy it is, feeling that wind chill hits you. What kind of armor are you wearing?
It's called. No, we got to choose the special armor, right? So I chose.
Adamantium.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah. So it's still metal. And the metal is just enhancing the cold right now. It's just sucking all the heat out of your body. As you walk. You get to do this 14 more times, my friend. But it's now 2:00.
I guess the question to pose to the group is: are we doing this all in one shot?
we'll have to stop for the night. We need to stop for the night at some point. I have tinderbox and stuff. We can get a fire going, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we have plenty of time, but yeah.
Well, no,
unless he
I was
gets
just
too tired,
asking,
we might
you
have to
know,
stop if he
because-
gets.
Yeah, if he gets too exhausted, we literally need to stop because the exhaustion will kill him.
Per 8 hours of rest takes away 1 exhaustion, just so you
Yeah.
know. So if you end up getting 3, you're down to 2, and so on and so forth. So just note if it gets high, just keep it in mind.
Okay. I bow humbly, and then put him on.
Likewise, I switched my stupid bonfire trick to try to help out Voss now.
Okay. 2:00. Boss. Constitution saving with advantage.
Constitution.
It's survival. Well, it's a Constitution saving throw, but I think Constitution is survival, right? No, that's wisdom. It's just it says in the book Constitution saving throw. Yeah. Would that have been different for you? Oh, you rolled a 2, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, he was fucked.
Okay, let's use survival. Let's use survival. If I
It's
used
fine,
survival last time, let's not switch it. Yep.
Hey,
Oh.
oh, that was lucky.
Good. Yep.
You roll a 1, that's 2 points of exhaustion, my friend. But we're okay.
Keep
You're
catching
fine.
that bonfire trick.
Yep. You're trudging through this snow. It's getting heavier and heavier as you go. I need to make a roll. Give me a second.
I smile. Yes. Thank you.
I'm not gonna make this roll. Who wants to make a roll for me? D20 roll. Who wants to do it?
I
Realist
guess I
will
can
do
it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you know what? Dan hasn't rolled very much. Let him.
Yeah, Dan, you should do it.
Alrighty, just a regular
D20. Tell you 15 or higher. It's not good.
Alright. 14.
Ooh.
Oh. So the wind starts picking up and blowing in. You see the clouds overhead darken. And you think, is this a storm coming in? You wait. And as the hour passes, doesn't seem like it. Boss, give me another survival. It is now 3 o'clock.
With advantage.
Oh.
Oh my god, dude.
Level 4.
Point of exhaustion. It should be at the top under conditions. I think it's in conditions. Oh, then I don't know. It is a temporary effect. It's not a permanent effect. Should be a temporary effect.
Yeah, should be.
$14 hours. And we've done 3.
Wasn't there?
Was it-
There was other places on the way. That's not the closest one, right?
Correct. You guys have the map.
Do we?
Yeah, I shot you guys the map.
It was on the messenger, I guess, right?
Yeah. It's like 100 and something. They put the map in this book like in the middle, and it's stupid. There it is.
Found it. Yeah.
Targos. Targos is
3 miles. Is that what this is?
You guys are actually coming up, I believe, on Targos.
Should we maybe stop there and not directly go to East Haven?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
and,
well-
I mean, both you and Talon are gonna need rest because we need to deal with that exhaustion like ASAP, especially if we're gonna keep
Oh, you know
trudging
what?
through it.
Oh no, that's not right.
We need a muzzle for Voss.
Correct. Can we?
So
Well,
you said it was
You
3 hours.
initiated the whole.
What? Hey, hang on, DM.
No,
DM
it's
saying
fine.
something.
I was saying you said it was 3 hours from
Yeah.
Gremlin to Targus. Okay, so
yeah, looks like that.
you guys are coming up on Targus. Let me read you what this town looks like in a second, and then it's 11:03, so we're going to stop it there after I tell you what you see.
Cool.
I think it's in alphabetical order. Half this book is the town stuff. Targos. It's actually nice, not too bad. You see lights. Looks warm. People It's a little bit bigger than where you guys. Actually, it's a lot bigger than you just came. This looks like a right big town. I'll send you a picture of it in a minute, but it is walled. Big walls surround it, and it looks like there's only one way in. So the way you're coming in is from the west, the southwest of and bottom of the town. There's not really a thing that says, "Hey, this is what you read to your group when they come into this town." So Targos is exhaustion. Did you? Okay, yeah, it should be under conditions. Yep. So it says Targos is encircled by a wooden wall, which helps to protect the town against orcs and other threats from the wilderness. The wall extends out into the lake, creating a safe harbor for the town's boats. But now, for the long winter, the harbor is frozen, and many of Targos' boats are trapped. So yeah, I mean that's really all it gives. It's the friendliness. They're hardy people. So they'll give you a smile, but it's not as friendly as where you just came from. The smiles aren't as big, and the people aren't as, "Hey, let's help you out." They're more of a, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're over here. If you need something, let us know." But yeah, they're not unfriendly.
Wanted
But
in the friendly village.
yeah, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. You're right. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you. I forgot. I know. Rollout table. Where is it? You said handouts or scene directory?
Argos, and then handouts.
Yeah. Targos. Yay! Show Targos.
It's a big city, actually. Or, well, town.
They're more friendly or less friendly than where we
A
just came
little
from?
less friendly.
less.
Okay, so let's try not to kill anybody.
I second that.
Yeah.
You may want to proceed with caution and subtlety.
Maybe some manners.
Agreed.
Can I forgot how to do this. Give me a second. I can just show players. I can just do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're coming along the lake.
No, you would be, but you can't get in that way. So you'd have to make your way down to the road down
Right.
here, and the only way in
So we're
is
kind
this
of
area
here.
right here. I don't know if you could see my mouse. Can you see my mouse?
No, we can't.
Okay, so yeah,
The southwest. That's kind of where we're coming in, right? Because we were coming from.
I think we're
exactly.
coming from the north.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah.
You were coming from the northwest.
Yeah.
So you'd have, when you hit this wall, you'd kind of
Just follow
skirt
it around. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
and it
follow
doesn't take too long. It only takes about 15, 20 minutes. But you do know that as you walk in, things seem busier. There's more people. The commodities look nicer. The inns you'd assume would be more comfortable. There's probably a shop around here that has better stuff than the rundown shack that you just came from. So, yeah. And you do know this is one of the towns that sacrifices humans.
Hey,
And I believe this is one of the towns a murder happened in.
murder most foul.
Indeed.
We don't
so
have any
humans,
humans
not,
in the party,
not
right?
dragonborn, right?
Does Voss count? as a
Humanoid.
human?
Dang.
Humanoid.
It's humanoid.
You counted as a humanoid. Just because you died once doesn't mean we can't make it permanent. And so ends Dale Day for this week.
God, that was nuts. We survived though. That's an accomplishment given what happened.
No one died.
So
At least not yet.
everything I prepared literally went out the window.
Yep.
Everything was improv, and I loved it. I actually did. I had quite a bit of prepared. I had the searching for the brother prepared, maybe not in that order. I had you guys going to East Haven and the map ready for East Haven. If you were going there, I had the travel to the other place, Dugan's Hole. If you were going to travel there, it's like, nope, we went to Targus.
We're trying, and then
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
then
we
this
didn't
is the
name of the
have
game.
have an option.
Tuttle missed the hell of a game. I don't know what happened to him.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be honest and forthright with the guard, and maybe that was not a good
that
thing.
didn't work out so good. Yeah.
That was awesome. I was just like, you guys were all standing around a mutilated body. Somebody's going to notice in the middle of the day. Nobody was doing lookout. Hey, see if there's any guards to see this dead body first. You're just digging him up, trying to rip off his stuff, and what if any guard worth it?
I guess I just assumed that since last time they mentioned, hey, there's a body over there, they would have already known about it. So
You guys buried it.
We did
Oh,
bury
I
it badly,
didn't-
but we did do that.
I didn't know they
Yeah.
did that.
I mean, yeah, they made it look like a snowman. So, yeah. I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, what is happening?
To
So
be
we
fair,
need
we
to
all.
teach,
So go ahead.
we need to teach Talon a little bit about how to tell white lies. We need Voss muzzled, and we need either Rayless or I to take charge.
And we need Brayless to get better dice.
Dude, I know, it's ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, your charisma 17 is mine and I can't fucking roll.
That's awesome. Which
I
is
should be
the
able to
same
lie
thing
my
for
way out of
everybody,
everything,
yeah.
but
And
We
then you
unfortunately-
rolled, and that didn't happen either.
We don't have a bard to give to have like +9 or 10 to persuasion, like bard shenanigans in the beginning.
And the cleric's back there going, "What?"
Yeah.
What did I get myself into?
also I'm pretty certain that our alignments are clashing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the DM's going, "Here's an out. Here's an out. Here's."
I'm trying to take them.
I can only give you so much, guys. I can only give you so much.
I mean, you didn't have to kill him.
I tried not to hurt anybody with a web. That first guy had to die because like he was right there, but
that maybe makes sense. Like, honestly, so he had him paralyzed. All you had to do was
Just hit him.
we're slitting his throat.
Yep.
What's wrong?
I mean, it made sense to not just walk up behind him and kill him, but
yeah, that was right. And he could. I mean, I considered killing him, but like I'm lawful neutral, so like I'm like I didn't have the justification for it at that point. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say.
you released it though. You should let her do her thing, then release him. But you just released it.
Yes.
I can flee.
You released him before she got to do the thing.
Yeah. So it would have been okay. I'm gonna hold, and then as soon as she's done saying her command, I'm going to let it go. As soon as I know that spell is done, boom, and then it would boom. It was let go. Yeah, spells take.
Yeah.
That's why 6 seconds to cast. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's a learning thing, and I'll let you do it because I'm in my brain. I'm going. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
I'm
we
like,
could have gone to
okay.
East Haven, and then the guy would have been retired by the time we got back.
You guys.
I mean, depending
We
on
only
what
have
happens
3
with,
days.
depending on what happens with Puddle, we might not even need to go there.
Oh yeah, dude, we're hated there now. Like, and they've concocted. Also, keep in mind they've concocted a whole other story. What happened to that dwarf in the snow? Now it's like we murdered him, you know, and like yeah.
If we can't return to the town, doesn't that mean we don't even? There's no point in going after that murderer either. Because we have
No,
to go back and get our reward, which is in the town that we're hated in.
Right?
We can sneak in one person maybe. We'll figure that out.
Well, I'm
You
just.
didn't. How did you find out that every single guard is bad in there?
The first guard's like, oh, Cephas Caltro, he's he helps the guards.
The first guard.
Yeah, the first
One person. One person says, "Yeah, I know him."
And
We're
then-
assuming a lot.
Helen said that she didn't want any
Guards. That's
guards.
because. Okay.
The guards are corrupt.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So, you guys went from if you would have let him go or just held him, took the knife and left, you went from, hey, we need to question and find these people to we need to find these people and
execute them.
hang them for their crimes.
Not. I don't think a devotion paladin is.
It's what am I?
I think you're supposed to like give them as much room as you can and like spare anyone who's.
I tried. I tried. I told them to stand down.
I mean, you
I
didn't.
was
You didn't
trying
do.
to-
You didn't do much of that. That
I
was
assume-
mainly the-
I assume everyone reviewed their backstory stuff that got added too, just to make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I just
Uh.
remembered mine as well.
Yeah.
I mean, so far everything I've done is kind of in alignment with my goals. I'm okay with what
Yeah.
happened. It's not great. It's not good. Like that should have been handled better. But like, yeah, the guards are corrupt. There's some corruption going on. I'm concerned about. That's for sure.
All right. You guys have a lot talked about. I got to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning.
All
so
right.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Later.
Alrighty.
Thanks everybody.
you guys take care.